Welcome to the Reform Balance Podcast with me, Albert Esvander. Here, we talk about health science and mindset tips with the goal of inspiring you to have a balanced approach to holistic wellness. Today, we're going to be talking about understanding the power of perception. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Henry Ford. Living a fuller life begins with your perceptions. You may think you're doing well as long as you're practicing yoga, doing self-care and morning routines, and eating well. But while performing these activities, do you view them as a chore or as a therapy? If we bring worry, comparison, guilt, and shame with us to these practices, then simply going through the motions aren't going to help. And certain mindsets can even be harmful. If you bring a restrictive mindset to your eating habits, for instance, it can lead to eating disorders. Beyond wellness practices, what is the mind's contribution in all the choices, actions, goals, and dreams you make? Does your mind help you get success, or does it sabotage you at every step along the way? Does the idea of your mind affecting well-being more than wellness practices themselves seem hard to believe? Let's explore the science. Mind over matter. The placebo effect, where a fake treatment like a sugar pill helps a patient, will be used to illustrate how powerful the mind can be. The placebo effect usually has a negative association. Those responding well to them are labeled as gullible or written off as not really suffering for an illness to begin with. But there is more to the story. Taking placebo gives these people an action to take that they believe will improve their health. Placebo effects come about by external factors in the environment that affects people's perceptions and emotions, whether it be in hospitals, in the spaces we clean, in the news we consume, in the food we eat, or even in our own heads. Placebo effect in hospitals. Many studies show that when a patient is told about pain relief, the pain reduces more than when they are not told. What's more is that when these suggestions are given in an open and professional way, the placebo effect is amplified. But the placebo effect works even without doctors telling you these things. Just by using a smartphone app that self-records and monitors depression, patients' symptoms can be reduced. Placebo effect in cleaning. In one seminal study, room cleaners who believed they were getting exercise while cleaning increased health more than those who did not believe cleaning was a form of exercise. What the hospital and cleaning cases show is that if you expect a positive outcome, then you're likely to have a positive experience. Not surprisingly, the opposite also holds true. If negative expectations or experiences are involved, the likeliness of the placebo not working or even having harmful effects are observed. In this case, the placebo effect is called the nocebo effect. Placebo effect and the news. Just by consuming news about the side effects of drugs, some people develop greater aversions and sometimes even intolerances to drugs. During COVID-19, news consumption alone could also be leading people to feel more sick. Heightened worry, fear, and anxiety compromise immune function, which could increase the chances of getting the virus or lead to a slew of other health issues. Placebo effect in food. Eating is not just a biological act. It's social, cultural, and mental. We see a salad and believe it's good for us. Vice versa, we see the word gluten, and even if you're not suffering from gluten sensitivity, intolerance, or celiac disease, you've likely gained an expectation that eating gluten is unhealthy. In certain cases, foods that have been scientifically proven to not be good for us can nonetheless promote health. Eating highly processed, sugary foods such as cake is bad, but doing so with friends for special occasions or as an occasional indulgence can still contribute to your happiness and well-being. Conclusion. If your mind has such power over pain relief, depression, news, cleaning, and food, what does this mean to other areas of your life? We all hold certain views, beliefs, and perceptions based on our own experiences that shape our world, some for the better, some for the worse. If you fail at something, what internal news stream are you exposing yourself to? Do you catch yourself saying, I have the worst luck? I shouldn't have made that mistake. I'm so stupid. Or see, I knew the world was against me. Or, rather, do you see failure as an opportunity to learn and grow? In either case, you're right, and mindset plays a role in self-fulfilling your future endeavors. The point is, happiness is a decision we all make at every moment of every day. Some experiences you have no control over, whether a natural disaster or COVID-19. But you do control how you respond to them. Mental well-being is choosing to find and focus more on opportunities, benefits, and what's the most healing in any situation, not on challenges, drawbacks, or fears. Will you choose to use a personal placebo or nocebo more in your life? The choice is yours. See our article on www.reformbalance.com if you're curious for more details surrounding the science of perception power.